Hey, before we get going, I just want to give a quick shout out to this YouTube channel. Make sure you go check him out. Make sure you subscribe. He does a lot of what we do here on this channel in terms of options investing, but he also talks about real estate, budgeting, and just all around other kind of side hustles and personal finance information. So he's got really good content. He's actually a member of our Discord and of the YouTube channel. So show him some love and go ahead and subscribe to his channel. Smash that like button on his videos. Hey guys, how's it going? This is gonna be my second attempt at recording today's video because I just finished recording and then noticed that my mic was muted the whole time. So let's give this another go. It is Tuesday, July 28th. It is 6 p.m. The markets have been closed. The after hours AMD earnings session has also closed, so we'll get into that. Also, the Space Virgin Galactic cabin reveal happened at 1 p.m. Eastern time, so that catalyst also occurred. We'll talk about space a little bit. So let's get right into it. Taking a look at the heat map here. Overall red day in the market, right? Especially we bled off a lot right during power hour, around 3:30ish. And I believe that was because one of the senators actually came on the air and was discussing reasons why the stimulus bill has kind of reached an impasse right now. The two sides of the Congress are not really agreeing on the terms of the bill. So I think that was a decent catalyst for the overall market in terms of setting things more towards the downside. But big tech right now, right? Like Amazon down 1.8%, Facebook down 1.5%, Google 1.7%, Apple 1.6%. Big tech got hit hard today. Communication services, semis got hit hard, tech, consumer electronics, information tech, you name it. Cisco, even Coca-Cola, Pepsi, they all got hit a little bit as well. But Netflix down 1.4%. Disney was pretty much sideways at 0.1% in the red. But Micron, right? Micron got hit hard again, down 2.9%. AMD was down 2%. But keep in mind that this is just during market hours. So we'll touch on that in a second. But keep this number in the back of your head. 67.61 is where AMD closed, okay? So we'll talk about that right now. Let's go to Robinhood here. So here's the trading graph for the day for AMD. So this is kind of what I expected was going to happen because I believe, if I remember correctly, during the last earnings session, AMD was also flat all day long. Nobody really wanted to be bullish or bearish today, given that earnings is going to happen after hours. So not a lot of volume. We're just going to keep it flat all day long. And then look what happened. After hours hit, 4:15, AMD's earnings report comes out. AMD at that point was trading at $67.89 at 4:15 p.m. At 4:45 p.m., 30 minutes later, AMD is trading at $74.54. In 30 minutes, once the earnings report came out, AMD gapped up almost $7 and now is trading flat around $74 and some change after hours. AMD, in my opinion, absolutely crushed its earnings sessions, which other similar stocks were not able to do. I mean, AMD's earnings per share were 0.18, and the expected or the estimated earnings per share was 0.16. It also beat on its sales. AMD's sales were 1.93 billion, where the estimated was 1.86 billion. And not only that, but AMD's expected third quarter sales are to be 2.45 billion to 2.65 billion, whereas they were estimated to be 2.32 billion. So pretty much on every front, AMD just crushed earnings, which is great news for me for a couple reasons. One, if you saw some of my videos from earlier in the week, I was thinking about maybe buying puts on AMD because in the past 3 earnings sessions, AMD always went down after earnings. Well, I'm so glad I didn't because I would have just flushed money down the drain because this time AMD did not go down after earnings. It actually went up, and it went up significantly. It actually went up, you can see here on Robinhood, 9.6% after hours. It was down 1.97% during the normal trading day, and then it jumped up over 9.5% after hours. So I know a lot of people, when they're trading stocks and options, they quote history and they say, oh, well, the past X number of times this happened, so it's going to happen again. Well, nobody knows what's going to happen in the stock market. It always works until it doesn't. And this was the time where AMD dropping after earnings no longer worked. Because like I said, the past 3 earnings sessions, so for almost the past year, or more accurately 3/4 of a year, AMD drops after earnings, and this time it broke that pattern. So that's why some people will just not play stocks that have earnings in general. And I know I've said in some of my prior videos to be careful or just avoid stocks or having options through earnings because of situations like this. These stocks could gap up or gap down very strongly, and you essentially have to pick a direction. I mean, the other possibility is that the stock trades sideways, right? So you have 3 options in terms of how you have to pick a direction when you buy options, and that's up, down, or sideways. But I think some of my other viewers actually played these earnings with Theta Gang, and I guess also Vega Gang, because we're going to now use IV Crush to our advantage. Because what's going to happen now, volatility was very high on AMD in this run up to earnings. But come tomorrow morning when the market opens, that volatility is just going to drop significantly. And with that, the option premiums are going to drop significantly, which for people like us that sell options, that's exactly what you want. Because if you wanted to now, you can buy these options back at a much lower price to close out your position and free up your capital, or you could just ride it to expiration and just collect max profit. If you remember from my prior videos, my puts that I have on AMD are at the $61 strike, which is all the way down here now, and $51, which is all the way down here. So if I go to selling a put, just so my options are a little bit more accurate, so the 61 strike put I sold for, I believe, $60 in premium. It's currently trading at $53, but keep in mind, this does not take into account earnings because this is just at the close of normal market hours. So Wednesday morning or tomorrow morning, I'm going to suspect this is going to drop significantly, probably in the $30 or $40 range because of IV Crush and also because AMD went up. So this is so far out of the money now that this premium has to go down. So I'm probably going to be significantly more profitable tomorrow morning than I was at market close today. And then same thing with my 51 strike put. This I sold last week for $65 in premium. It's currently worth $5 at the end of the market normal hours. I'm going to bet that this thing is worth a penny, meaning $1 for the whole contract once the market opens tomorrow. Because this is literally $23 out of the money from the stock price. So this is so far out of the money that this is going to be worthless. And I'm just going to let both of these expire worthless on Friday to collect max profit. So AMD did really well for me. I did not have any shares of AMD. If you've watched my videos for the past few weeks or months, you know that at one point I did wheel AMD and I sold the cash you could put on AMD, and actually I got assigned shares at a cost basis of, I believe, $51.75. I would have loved to not have completed the wheel on that and to still own shares of AMD at roughly $52. I mean, 52 to 74, I would have been profitable by $22 a share times 100 shares. I would have been up $2,200 on AMD shares. And then in retrospect, I would have been selling covered calls on it along the way. So I would have been very profitable if I still owned AMD shares. I hope some of my viewers owned AMD shares. If you do, I'm really curious. Are you going to hold the shares and sell covered calls? Or are you going to complete the wheel strategy and just sell them off for profit and then hope AMD dips again and try and get back in at a lower price? But yeah, overall good market day for me. I was very scared about my 2 catalysts because I had both AMD and Virgin Galactic puts. And so my AMD earnings session went really well. I'm fully expecting by end of day Friday for my 51 and 61 strike puts to expire worthless on AMD. But let's talk about Space or Virgin Galactic. And just a quick shout out, if you're not in the Discord server already, I highly recommend you getting in because right now it's free. And me and a bunch of other people, we chat all the time during market hours. I mean, we're bouncing ideas off one another. We're sharing technical analyses we come across. We're sharing data about stocks we're thinking about playing. So, I mean, nothing on my YouTube channel, nothing in my Discord server is financial advice. We're all just sharing our opinions and maybe news stories or tweets or data that we come across. It's ultimately up to you to make decisions that are right for you in terms of what options to play and what's risky and what's worth the risk for the reward. But overall, we've, in my opinion, have developed a very cool community. And so there are a lot of cool people, a lot of knowledgeable people in the YouTube comments below, in the Discord server, and we're all sharing information and just hanging out. You know, we all have a common goal of becoming profitable and making money. So there's no reason why we can't do that together and also have fun at the same time. I mean, a few of us were in the voice channel on Discord yesterday, and I mean, we have viewers from around the world. So we were discussing current events, stocks, just hanging out and having a good time. So a lot of cool people in this kind of community that we've created. So make sure you stop by the Discord server and just come and hang out, see if you like it. There's a suggestion box channel on the server. So if there's something that you want to see in Discord or you want to see on my YouTube channel, leave it there. I read all of these comments on Discord. I read all of the comments on YouTube. I'm on the Discord server. I have it on pretty much 24/7. So unless I'm sleeping and you make a post on Discord, I'm going to see it relatively quickly. So make sure you check that out. And speaking of Discord, the Virgin Galactic cabin reveal happened at 1 p.m. Eastern time today. And a couple of us actually live streamed the cabin reveal on Discord and just watched it together in real time, which was pretty cool. So shout out to you guys, you know who you are, and just shout out to all of my subscribers, all of my viewers. You guys are just pretty much awesome. So let's get into space and Virgin Galactic. So the other catalyst I was worried about today was the cabin reveal that was going to happen at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And something very interesting happened in space. You know, we kind of traded sideways all morning up until the cabin reveal, which was right about here at 1 p.m. And as you can see, once they went live, Virgin Galactic dropped. It went from about $25.50 or 68 cents or so, and it dropped all the way down to about $23.92. So we dropped by about $2 right during the cabin reveal, which is odd, right? Because people seemed to be very excited, very bullish about this cabin reveal. There was a teaser video, you know, people were kind of hyped about it. So I thought it would be a catalyst for space to go up. But actually the opposite happened. And I don't think it was because it was a bad cabin reveal. I actually watched the video live, like I said, and the cabin looks really cool, very futuristic. They had a good presentation in my opinion. So by all accounts, the stock should have gone up. So I wonder if this was a situation of, you know, where they say buy the rumor, sell the news. So people were buying the stock, meaning, you know, they were bullish on the stock when it was the rumor of a cool cabin reveal. But then once the news broke and actually became reality, people sold it. So I think that's where the phrase buy the rumor, sell the news comes from. But my puts on Virgin Galactic that expire this Friday are at the $20.50 strike and the $21 strike. So even though we dropped, after we dropped, we didn't keep dropping. We pretty much traded sideways for the rest of the day. And it looks like we're still sideways after hours. So Virgin Galactic is trading in the high 23s, low 24s right now, which is perfectly fine with me because, like I said, my puts are at 20.50 and 21. So I'm pretty comfortable with them right now. I still have about a $3 gap between where the stock is trading and my puts, and I only have 3 more trading days left. So I'm not too concerned about these. If Virgin Galactic drops to, let's say, maybe $22 a share and my strikes are close to getting tested, then maybe I'll start thinking about either closing these positions out early or maybe rolling them out to next week. But as of right now, I'm already profitable on these positions. This $20.50 strike I opened last week and I sold it for $26. So I'm already profitable because at the end of the day, it looks like trading at $11. This 21 strike put I opened this week and I opened it at, I believe, $17 if I'm not mistaken. It's at 14 right now, so not a lot of theta decay that happened, but again, I'm just gonna let this ride to max expiration or max profit at expiration if I can, because as of right now, neither my AMD puts or my space puts are being tested. So I had a good trading day, right? Both of my plays are secure for now. I'm profitable on both of my plays simply because of theta decay. So overall, it was a good trading day today. I hope you guys, if you played AMD or played space or played any other options, I hope you're also profitable for this week so far. Let me know, as always, if you opened up any new positions or if you closed any positions for profit. People have been posting their positions and kind of their profiting gains in the Discord server, which is always cool to see because I want everybody in this community to make money. But yeah, as always, had a good trading day today. Can't complain. And more importantly, I had fun doing it, hanging out with you guys. So as always, if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the YouTube comment section below. Or better yet, leave them in my Discord server. And as always, happy trading.